Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, folks. I was muted already. So we're gonna get Don Winery stuff today. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna do a lot more today on our stuff. So let me go and open this one. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna get a lot done today. It's gonna be a fun time. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day. I got a lot done in actually Zenless today while I was off stream, and then I was getting some stuff done in Genshin. I did both. Did both. So the good news here is that, let me see. I was working a little bit on the actual, like, making things. Let's see here. So yeah, they don't have, like, the brown spandrel things up here, I don't think. But let's see here. I'm gonna do, let's see here, outdoor plants. I know it's under the horse ranch pack. Horse ranch. Yeah. Let's see here. Shrubs. Rocks. Maybe it's under... under objects. Let's see here. Horse ranch. Let's see here. Because they have an area. They have actual vineyards. Unless it's under hidden objects. Which it may be. So... oh. There's barrels. Let's see here. Yep. Oh. BB, move objects on, and BB.show hidden objects. Let's see here. There's the vintage jumps. There's the jumps. Let's see here. Maybe. Let me go. Build by sheets. Okay. Antonio. Let's see here. Yeah, it's BB show hidden objects, and then it's BB show live edit objects. Let's see here. I'm trying to find. Fine. Yeah, I'm like very confused about this. How about, let's see here. Content. Debug? Maybe. Show all, and it's gonna be under horse ranch. Maybe it's outdoor? Or actually, here it is. Let's see here, we got wine. Got all the wine, good. But where are the vineyards? We got sheep and goat. Let's see here. I'm very confused on... Yeah, there's debugs. Horse ranch? Let's see here. Because there was a vineyard one. I'm like, where would you be? Vineyard. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, cool. I found them. Okay, so I'm just going to keep that out here. Because we're gonna work on that. And actually, yeah, I'm glad I can find it. I'm glad I could find that. Because I was like looking, because I was just like, I knew I had it. That's the thing. I knew I had it. It was one of those things like I knew it. Let's see here. That's that door. There's a door right here. That is more... has more of a opening. Let's see here. Yeah. It's more like a fairy tale door. Not that one. Maybe this one? Could be. But I don't like that it has that surround. Maybe this one? Yes. Yes, that one definitely looks more like it. And no. We figuring out all the good stuff right now today. That's another one that looks good actually. But let's see here. That also could work. I like that one the best. Okay. Sell that. Add that in. Okay. So that one right there. Oh my goodness. No, I've had a relatively good day today. It's been pretty light, actually. That's a lot of vine. I was just trying to check to see. Let's see here. Vines. Trying to look at like the different types of vines we got. Yeah, I have this one, which could work. Yeah. Got. There we go. And then we got the hangers right over here. Yeah. And then let's see here. Wall patterns. Rock and stone. That actually works better. That's those blocks. That block. Those are these stones. That's the mosaic. I kind of like this better though. Yeah. And yeah, that works. That works, that works. Okay, we got this going on here. And actually, we're going to get rid of that one in favor of... I know, I'm slowly working. Okay. It's actually like a... Let's see here. Let's move that down. Yeah. Okay. There's one right there. And then it kind of... There's more. And then there's more right here. And right here. And then it kind of does like a little bit of a fan. Let's see here. No. Okay, how about delete that? Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, that probably is the best. Honestly. Yeah, so you have that, and then you have... Let me go over here. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't want to do that. I want to go here to thin boundaries. Because there is a... Yeah. This one, right here. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna remove the door right there. Actually, the door needs to be closer. The door needs to be, like, right here, actually. And then... there's, like... Let's see here. Yeah, go right there. And then there's one right here. And then it would be these ones. Yeah. And then there's actually a spandrel right there too. Or column right there, so... Let's see here. Yeah, there'd be a column right there. There we go. And then... Actually, we're going to move these windows right over here. Actually, no, we're going to move these windows right here. Okay. And then when we turn it around, it'll be... different. But there's actually a window right here. So we're gonna add a window right up here. So okay. It'd be like right here, maybe? Okay. Now let's see here. Cool. And let's move that one over up. And we're gonna do the same thing on these roofs. And then there we go. And then we're going to add a roof. So. And actually it's the small roofs. It's these ones actually right here. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay. Gonna be down. Dot. 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 There we go. And then scallop. And then we're gonna do, how about, let's see here. We're gonna do the roof trims. Actually, they're in brown. There we go. Roof trim in brown. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So it's a little bit similar. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And then there's like a, I think there's a, one of these thingies. One of the little spandrel thingies. That's supposed to go over here. Let's see here. Okay. Shift 9. All the way up. Maybe. Let's see if it actually lets me. Yeah. Let's do that, and let's try to do the other one too. Maybe. If that's what it's supposed to be? I don't know if that's supposed to be it. Well, let's get rid of that right now. Okay. So that may be actually it right there. Because it's more of a blocky shape. As I was like looking at the shapes, it's just like it's more of a blocky shape. Let's see here. Could be like this, but no. We'll go and look at that in a little bit. But let's see here. Okay, so there is supposed to be a walkway right here, like a little area that's supposed to be flowers and stuff. And then there's a barrel, and there's more flowers. So we'll get that one. Let's see here. Where are my short fences? No. I want that. It'll change colors when we need to. And then there's like a barrel or two. Please, but I want it to be a different color. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Yep. There's like 2 of these trees. Oh. There's 2 of these. And then there's a whole thing of bushes right here. And then this one is more of, it goes like that. And like this. And then kind of, we're just gonna play with that a little. And then the other ones are wildflowers. There we go. And then it's barrels. Barrel. So there is a couple of barrels. Like over this way. Let's see here. There's a barrel right there. So I know. Trying to make it closer to what it should look like. And then I will... And then there's... Yeah, and then there's one over here that is a vine, like, structure over this way, too. Which we will use one. It's actually... Let's see here. I do have like a wisteria one. Like I do have like a hanging one like this. Let's see here. Yeah. Like that. That could work. And now I'm gonna do the other side. Like this side. And now I did like a lot of screenshots of this location. So let's see here. That's that screenshot. That screenshot. Yeah, there's no area behind there. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab that then. I'm just gonna bulldoze this area right here. Because there's nothing there. There's actually more concrete and stuff over here. So we'll go over here and put the concrete in. Yeah. There we go. And then I'm gonna add my terrain over here. Okay, let's see here. Where's my dirt and sand? And where is it the... No. It's the gravel. No. Gravel. Pebbles? No. No. Cobblestone? No. Oh, it's cobbled together. And then we could probably put like a little mini fence down here. There we go. Yeah, we could put like a mini fence in here or something. Because there's like a little mini window right there too, like a circular window. Let's see here if we can find something very similar. No? Like a half window or something? Yeah, there. Is this... Yeah. There's like one right there. And then there's like a stone column right there. Let's see here. Stone columns. Log. Floral. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'm like looking for something stone. Let's see here. It's like a very cobbled up stone. No. This may work. I don't know yet though. Mega column basic, maybe. Pillar, pillar. Heavy. Let's see here. Here. Concrete. There. That may work. The ancient one. Let's see here. No. Mega column, maybe. Stand tall, might be. No. I know, right? Just. Wow, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Compound might work. That's the brick. Yeah, me. Okay, I'm gonna use that one. It's got... It's understandably, you know, kind of looks stone-ish. So, and then over here, we're gonna put some, we'll put the planters over here. But I am going to put like a barrels. Yeah, there's a barrel. Well, there's like a whole thing of barrels that I could just put over here, which that's what I was gonna do. And then, yeah, we'll sell those. And then we'll just add more barrels. And then we're gonna... Oh, nope. Control 9. Oh. There you go. Cool. I'm actually gonna put another barrel right there. Yeah. There you go. And then there should be... We can go and look for surfaces. Dining tables. There should be like a wooden table. Probably. Like definitely some wooden tables. I would think Horse Ranch may have them. Yes, those are perfect. Let's see here. There we go. And we can do it right over here because it kind of juts out this area. So let's see here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope. And then we'll just go and put in the terrain tools again. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll just do comfort. Horse Ranch again. I'm seeing if they have dining chairs. Yeah. What about these? Nah. Definitely these, though. Let's see here. And then... yeah. There you go. And then... lantern. Yeah. Like a handheld lantern. Over this way. Yeah. Let's see here. That works. Or... no, that's just a light. No, that one works. That one works. Yeah. Okay. And then... yeah, I'm like looking at columns, looking at the spandrels for the columns. So... yeah, we're gonna fix that stuff up. We're gonna fix that stuff up. So. And actually, let me go ahead and do the dirt part for this. Let's see here, the green thumb. Oh. Okay. So. Okay. So we're gonna do... oh. It's debug grapes. Yeah, we need to go and unfortunately go through that and bleh. Debug grapes. That's what's going on there. Horse Ranch. Where are my grapes? Where are the debugs? Build. Yeah, it's just like, oh my goodness. Debug. Horse ranch. Let's see here. Decorations. Show all. Let's see here. Where are you at? Because it sucks that I can't just go and like do all, you know, dot, you know. Yeah, we're just gonna hit debug. Let's see here. I know, it'd be something like this on this, you know? Maybe I just gotta go into like decorations or something, or all of these, you know, gotta figure this out. I gotta figure it out, dudes. Oh, there's temp columns. Oh, this would work better. Oh, shit. These work better. Let me see if this... we're gonna move that one over here. 'Cause that kind of looks better. Not gonna lie. Or let's saw that. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny that I found something that could work from debug. I'm just like, oh my goodness. It'd be like this sometimes, you know? Like you were working on something and you're just like, oh my goodness, what? Yeah, that was kind of the moment. Let's see here. Show all. Let's see here. Show it, show it, show it. Maybe horse ranch. Show all. Show all. 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 Even outdoors. All. All. Nothing kids. I'm pretty sure about that. Lighting. Maybe all there. Off grid. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. Outdoor plants. Maybe I should just do debug. And see if it pops up with anything. Okay. Let's look. Let's look in our debug menu. There it is. Okay. I was just like, what is going on here? So, because it's a vineyard. This is because it's a vineyard. Okay. And then we're going to... Actually, we're gonna do it this way. So, there we go. And then we'll add another row. We'll add another row. Oh. There you go. And then we'll do filter debug. Yeah. Debug. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just trying to make this look as good as it possibly can. See, I'm a winery girly, so this is like nothing. It's like, he's like, I know exactly what it's supposed to look like. Or at least the vine part is. And then one more, which will be right there. So far, so good. Kind of giving winery impression. I know that we'll add more stuff over here. I'm pretty sure that's nothing there. I'm pretty sure this is just these windows. So we'll see about the front side of that soon. I definitely wanted to add that. Oh, so it's on top. Okay, so... So this is two. So that is two of these types of roofs. So we're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna make those types of roofs. Because, yeah, it's supposed to be this. But there's supposed to be a flat top one. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe it is actually this type of roof. So, okay, so maybe it's this type of roof. So that's a half-hipped roof. Okay, cool. So, and there's supposed to be like a middle part. So let's see here. So if we did this, there we go. Okay. So if we did the half-hipped and did this, and then bring it to the middle, but that wouldn't work for that. Maybe it is multiple half-hip roofs. So it is this and this. So it's in the end. Is it? Oh. Okay. So let's go down. So maybe it is this in this. And it is merged in there with this one. And let's move that over here. And then this one gets that. And then it is it half-hipped there? And then there's a half-hipped over here. And then I know I'm doing the there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna move it back. Or let's move it again. Or it's more back, and then that one. And then this one. And then there should be a roof top, which we'll actually add right here. Yeah. There we go. And then this gets to go and be moved in. Move it in. Move it in. And move this one in. And then I'm just gonna move this one in again a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the closest. Move this. Yeah. There we go. And then we can like that. And actually, if we go to these walls right here. Yeah. Move that one back. Okay. Cool. And then let's see about that roof. Yeah. Oh, no. We want to move this roof right here. Yeah. And we're going to move that one over like that. I'm actually going to add this right here and right here. Because that can be... Oh, shit. And actually, these can be moved up here. Okay. It's because there is actually a wall area right there. Oh. And let's see here. Let's move that. And let's move that. Cool. And no, it's... Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna move that one back. Oh! We're gonna move it over. Yeah, and then we're gonna do this and this. And so that should help with that part, especially when it comes to this part up here. Cool. And then this is gonna be moved down. Actually, okay. I'm trying to figure it out a little bit more. Actually, there's a room right over here. So we're gonna add a room. Add a wall. There we go. And then it's gonna be like right there. We're gonna move that one. Move it. We're gonna move it right there. Because that is where this is going. There we go. And then we'll put and then we're also gonna do, I know there's a lot here that I'm working on. Let's see here. Let's see here. We can move that back here. Make it smaller again. And then... let's see here. Floor and ceiling. Let's see here if there's any kind of roof tile or something. Let's see here. Masonry. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. And then foundations, and let's see if there's like a brick around. Or let's lower that. Yeah. No. Raise it up. Floors, patterns, and let's look at floors. How about platforms? There we go. That kind of looks... The look is there. And then let's see here. Here's a thing for platforms. Platform trims. There we go. I thought it'd be like, where's my platform trim? I need like a red trim or a black trim. There we go. There we go. Cool. That works for that. I was like, where can I go and fix this? Let's see here. I have... There's like a more sandy brown. There we go. There we go. That makes sense. That makes sense there. Okay, cool. And then they'll have like another, there'll be like another little, you know, area right there. And we can fix all of that. Okay. Because now I know what that looks like. And I'm like, huh. Okay. Half-hipped roofs. Okay. And then another one. Over this way. Oh. Here we go. And then there's another one. Yep. There we go. And then the last one's going to be over here too. Okay. Bump. Bump. And then we're going to move you back one. Yeah. There we go. And then we can do this. And then add another at a top roof. Oh no, it's okay. Then add this top roof, add that platform. We're going to, and then we're also going to add the platform trim. And then okay. And then this one needs to be moved down. There we go. And move this one down a little bit. Oh, that one's a little too much. There we go. Cool. And then we will add another room right there. So I know there we go. There we go. It definitely looks way better. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot better now. Okay, so. And then there will be another room over this way. Oops. There you go. Okay. Cool. And then I'm going to add another one right here. So that is one room back. Okay. I'm like looking at it. So I think it's 2 rooms back. So it might be like right here. Okay. And then Yeah. And then we'll add basic pastels to that. Cool. And then yeah, this has been an intense build, like an intense like rebuild. I wasn't expecting it to be like this intense when I went and found this CC, but that's okay. That is okay, because it is looking pretty good. And then I'm going to add roof trims. And then same thing on here. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So, got those roof trims done. Yeah, added, and actually, I feel like I could sell those and take these instead. Okay, let me go. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, so, control 9, 9. And then we'll do the same on this side. Get rid of that. Control 9, 9. There we go. Cool. Cool beans. Okay. So, it does look pretty cool. Now there is on this side a bunch of things. There's also just one window, so we're gonna get rid of that window. You're gonna have this. We're gonna hit. Okay, so debug's off. There we go. We're gonna get one of these because it's actually supposed to be like that. And then there's supposed to be one right here. And it's one right here and one right here. And then there's one for... There we go. Yeah, I got a big... I actually have a big window right there, so we're gonna grab one of these windows instead. I bet you... Yeah. I bet you it's supposed to be right here. So, bet you there's one supposed to be right there. And then we do this one. And then we'll do this one. And this one. And then it will be these three right there. And maybe, no, it's just those three right there. Mm-hmm. And then sell these. And actually, I think I have under my custom. Let's look. I think under my custom, I have some vines. Some nice. Yeah, I have some nice vines over here. Instead, we're going to add those vines. And then we're going to add some more things. Actually, selling those off instead. So I can use this vine instead. And or yeah, I can use this instead. So let me, oh. Control 9999 and control 999999. Yeah, I have like some wisteria stuff going on, which would be cool. Roll 9999. Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna add some more stuff there. Gonna add some variety. No CC. Let's see here. Control 999. And then we're gonna do some of that up here too. Control 99. Yeah. There we go. Adding some stuff there. And then, yeah, as it's going and looking more. No. Yeah. I want to go and look at this window real quick. Okay. So we're going to short window. Let's see if they have something similar. Something similar. Let's see here. I know I have this mega window, but I have this one too, which may work. There's the castle windows, ironworks windows. Yeah, that's the one that I have. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep that on then. It doesn't look too terrible with it. And then up here, there is this. Okay. We can do these ones right here. And then Same with this. There we go. Cool. I know, we've done a lot of outer stuff. Okay. Cool. And actually, there is a window out here. And I'm pretty sure that there would be a window out here. Because of that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's 2 windows right there. We'll see about the other parts. I know that Mott is right here, so. Mm-hmm. And then there'll be one right out there too. Like right here, possibly. And then there's gonna be like a few barrels right there. Oh shit. Few barrels right here. Looks like there's like 3 barrels right here. And then another one that's up top. So. There we go. Cool. So that's one grouping. And actually, right there, that might have a trim. Yeah, I'm like looking at these trims. Maybe it's exterior trim. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Or it's inlaid. Could be inlaid. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Cool. There we go. Got inlay trim right there. And then we gotta go and do this with this. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna pop that up. Because that makes a lot of sense too. Cool. Cool beans. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. It's okay. We got plenty of stuff here. Cool. It's looking good so far. And yeah, what does that say? You gotta move you down a little. Yeah, and then you down a little. Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna move this one down. There we go. Okay. Let's see here if they have any. Actually, there is some decorative stuff over here. Yeah, there is some decorative. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Nope. Nope. Where's the decorative? There we go. Oh. Okay. We're gonna add these to our things. Okay. Just adding some more stuff to this. Okay. And then another one up here. Mm-hmm. There we go. And then let's see here. Oh. There we go. Now I'm gonna add more of these. There we go. Oh. Okay. And then... There we go. Makes more sense. Cool. Trying to do this outside, you know. Cool. There we go. There we go, there we go. Actually. No, 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 no. OMGs. I'm like going through this. I'm going through it, guys. And actually, these should be black. Actually, let's look at how this looks. No, those should be black. Those should be black, and those should be more under. So we're gonna sell these. Or a dark brown. Let's look. Those are smaller. Let's look. Yeah, those are smaller. Okay. Let's go and do that then. Or... No, I like those brown. I like that brown. Maybe it's just me and me just overthinking things like normal. Because I overthink things like you wouldn't believe. Okay, let's see here. Let's look. Maybe some smaller ones on the outside. Inside doesn't look too bad, but outside, me want smaller. Or actually, let's do smaller everywhere because you never know. Those were some big ones, and those are big ones. Let's go smaller. Let's go smaller. Let's go and get rid of some of these. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got a chatbot. Ugly chatbot thing in my thing. I'll go and grab it. Let's see here. Let's look at this. Hold up. Excuse me. Bandits. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So, back to my grind. Back to it. Yeah, I know, like, I wanted to... I knew that this build was gonna probably take me forever and a half. I just knew it. It was destined from the start. Because this is such an iconic building that you know so much about it. Like, you know so much in it. Okay, so let's see here. Let me look at it. Well, it looks better. Except for this part. That part does need to go up. This part does need to go up. Okay, so the front needs to go up. Okay. The front parts of the building are good to be fine. Good to go up. It's just the back one that's really fucking weird. No, no. It's just the back one that's really weird. So. Okay. Let's see here. No, that back one was just really weird. Okay, cool. That makes sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, cool. All right, now we have spandrels. Oh, there's like a tarp over this door, actually. Let's see here. Do you happen to be... Yeah, there's like a tarp area. Yeah, like that. There we go. And do you happen to be red? Oh, we can make you red. Okay, so there's a red one there. There's a red one there. There's a red one there. I'm gonna grab that. Yeah. 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 And then there's more vines this way. And there you go. There's more vine that way. Okay. Cool. So it's like this. And then there's that part. So that's what I can see from here. So that's what I can see from here. So I'm going to look at my other... And I know that there's probably a window right there. So we're going to add a window right there just in case. Let's see here. So I know that there's a table right here. Okay. Window right there. Oh, there's two windows right over here. There's two windows right over here. Two small windows or a smaller window area. Let's see here. Yeah, there's like two of them right over here. short windows. Like, right there. Let's see here. Could have been like right there. Actually, it's like these types. Let's see here. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. Other one might be right. Let's see here. Oh, those may work. Yeah, that will work. So, it's like right here where the barrel is. So, and actually, or, no, it's right there with the barrel. And the thing that's throwing me off is that there's shutters on them. So, let me see shutters. Show all. Decorations. Shutters. Shutter. Yeah. There we go. I was gonna be like, that works. Or, that's too big though. That's the thing. Like the ones that I was looking at, they were gonna be too big. It actually kind of goes back here. It's actually not like a... There we go. Cool. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now... Yeah, I wanted some plant stuff. Okay. I think this side is done now. So I need to do the next side. So let me go and change my picture out real quick. Okay, so that is... Oh, hello, hello. Hello, Rambo. Hi, chat. What's in loading? What's your favorite Mondstadt character? Oh my goodness. My favorite. I love Kaya. I love Kaya. I also love Klee a lot. I love Klee. She's my baby girl. Baby girl can't do anything wrong. She is my child, and she cannot do jack shit wrong. Those are definitely my two favorites. I love Jean too. Jean was my first 5-star. But yeah, Kaya and Klee for sure. I get so excited about Klee coming on screen. Like you guys don't even know. It's like I just love that little kid. Kaya all the way, even though Dahlia, I haven't. So Dahlia is one of those ones that because I haven't like I was like, okay, you're cool. It's kind of like one of those moments of okay, you're cool, but like I haven't really, you know, got a lot of like time with them that I have. Like I don't really know if I like them or not so much. But definitely Kaya was like one of my first ones that I had, and I used all the time. So I used Kaya all the time. He was one of my first, and literally like he is one of my ones that it's like the only reason why he isn't a main part of my team anymore is because I have more people who are way stronger. But yeah, Kaya has a special place in my heart. Still probably one of my strongest characters in Genshin anyways. So, I mean, that's saying something, especially when it comes to a lot of the other characters I have in Genshin. So I've been playing Genshin since, like, day one. 2 months ago. So far, Kai is my child. Oh, nice. So you're a child main. So I'm very much so a Kokomi main. I've been a Kokomi main since her day one, kind of stuff, because a lot of people, like, it was so funny because when Kokomi came out, a lot of people just did not like her, which is insane. Number one, it's insane for me to say that because she is like, everybody now is just like, oh my god, you need to pull for her. And I'm just like, I was like here day one, guys. I knew she was good. So yeah, there was a time when Kokomi was not a pull, was not a character that you pulled for, believe it or not. So I was very much a Kokomi person for a very long time, and then I ended up, and I'm also Yaimiko. I also very much a Yaimiko person too. I'm too gay for my own good. Don't tend to pull for the Kokomis when I tried for. Yes! She is queen. She is very much queen. And I really love her for it. But yeah, yeah, no, she is, yeah, she's got the vibes. She's got the vibes. But no, she is one of my favorites. And I would die for this fishy princess. So yes, I definitely was an original Kokomi person. There's not many of us there who literally said, yeah, I pulled Kokomi day one. It's crazy to say that, because there were so many people who were like, no, she sucks, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what kind of crack are you on? Like, look at this queen. Look at her. Look at my fishy princess. So my fishy princess can do no wrong. But I was also a Yaimiko. I literally pulled Yaimiko day one as well. And I would be a Navia main if I actually had... Did you make them in Sims? No, not yet. Not yet. I have made Yaimiko in Sims already. And I have made, I'm gonna make Kaya and Diluc soon. I've done everybody in Inazuma except for Kokomi and Goro. Because I actually have a link to all the mods down below that they're available. There's like a whole bunch. There's a whole buttload available. So that's like, I'm like, yeah, because you know, I was having problems finding mods for them too, and so I will not be gatekeeping that, especially if you want to go and do stuff for them. But yeah, I literally am like, I've been doing this for, I just started this series maybe like a month ago, and I've just had like a fantastic time with it so far. It's just been a fun time, because there's so much CC out here for Genshin characters that I did not know about. I didn't know about the CC community for this, and yeah, I've been having a good time with it. it's been something. I mean, I'm using stuff that I normally don't use. So, like this one, I'm like, look at this. Look at this paneling shit over here. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. And before I pull Kaya and Child in the same house and watch Sparks fly, man, I don't like it. So, oh no. No, my stuff, I'm like literally, I have like ended up going and putting in all of the people that I'm like, okay, they're going to be in this house, and they're going to be in this house, and they're going to be in this house. And I already like established who's going to be in what house already, which is insane to me, for me to plan that far out on everything. But it's been a fun time so far to be building. I love building anyways. So, I actually found this house, but I went, oh, I want to go and make this house better. And so that's what's happening here. It's like, it's just like, I just wanted to make the house better. And now, 3 hours later, the house is looking better. But at what cost? At the cost of my sanity. That's what's going on. So, yeah, we just having a good time at this point, trying to build, trying to do some building stuff here. It does look nice though. It does look really nice. But I built all the Inazuma characters already, and I've already put that as like, you know, and that was already part of my series. I'm trying to do everything. I'm really trying to do a lot of the characters before I even start playing anything. It's just I just want to have like a good time with just causing chaos. And I've even added oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. I am fine with it. If you, like, this is my philosophy. I understand completely because I am also, I also deal with a lot of health issues. So if you are like, yeah, if you're like, oh yeah, I'm late, blah, 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 you're not late. You're not late. You're not late. If you have come up to the chat and you're like, okay, I want to go and like chit-chat with you and that kind of stuff, you're not late. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, but I've been, but I wanted to go and build everything before I like started playing everything. Like, so it's gonna take me a bit to build everything anyways. But, I mean, I love build mode anyways. So, it's gonna be a good time to do all this stuff. And my boyfriend, he's just like, I can't believe that you're building everything in Genshin. He's like, you're insane. He's like, you're insane, but I love you for it. And I totally understand where he's coming from on that. Let's see here. Unknown Cry or Shiznaya? Yes. Definitely yes. I have a location for Noncry already. There are CC starting to pop up for it, so that's like really exciting. When it comes to Shiznaya, since there's not really that much CC for it yet, it might be more of a like thinking about where things are. There's a lot of just like thinking where things are right now, and kind of basing it upon what we have gotten information so far. Some places, you know, some places are gonna be like super easy, like I can go into my game and I can go and take pictures of it. But then there's other places, like I can definitely say like there's some places that are gonna be harder. Definitely harder. It's supposedly heavily based off rushes, so that can give you something to go off of. Exactly. So a lot of the stuff I did for Inazuma was super easy for me because I actually have background in one of my backgrounds is actually in architecture, and so having that background in architecture really did help with that, especially because mine was Japanese architecture. So I had a lot of like really cool inspiration and stuff for that one. That is just a grill. But like some of these other things are gonna be like pretty easy because I can go and there's 2 rooms? There are 2 rooms on this side. I can't even. But when it came to like some of the other stuff, some of this other stuff, it was like, you know, pretty easy. And then we're gonna copy that and move it over here. Yeah, let's see if that works. Yes! And then we can move this roof over and copy this roof over. There we go. Now I'm not crying over everything. Cool. Oh dang, you and Kaveh get along, or argue relentlessly. No, we would probably get along very well. I have my own Alhaitham in my life that he probably would be like, oh my god. No, I make, yeah, I'm actually like a teacher for 3D modeling and design. And for visual design, so yeah, Kaveh and I get along totally well. We would be besties. We would talk about the men in our lives. The other one, like I totally go and I like look at like, oh, there's my back. Oh, there's the side. Okay, I was just like, what is going on here? Yeah, so that's the side and that's the back. Okay. I would tell you it wasn't in China to like come in married because I clearly want to. That and Tainari and Sino. Tainari and Sino already have a child. They already have a household. Please let them just get married, you know? Get married. Have a good family. You know, all that good stuff. Have them be happy. I would totally want them to be happy. Okay, this one is dark brown, and this one is, yeah. No, that's, again, I totally understand where you're coming from. I totally get it. Kaveh and them should be fucking married at this point. Oh yeah, there's the plant barrels. OMGs. There we go. Yeah, those are the plant barrels. There we go. Fill that. There we go. No, they totally just want to get married. That's basically how I look at it too. So, don't worry, you're in good company here when it comes to talking about that stuff. Heck, Raiden and Yaimiko get married too. Exactly. Yaimiko spent all her days going and worrying about freaking Raiden, and what does she get? Absolutely nothing for it. So let me just talk about my queen for a second and how she literally went and like fucking went and like threw everything at a fucking wall because she was so pissed about her girlfriend locking herself away. I mean, I'd be pissed too. Just let you know that. And I agree, the food would be lit. That food lit. I'm gonna be like first one to tell you that food they be totally They totally be. I'd be so excited for that wedding. Not gonna lie. Make me a flower girl, please. It's like Hoya, make me a flower girl. We would totally be. I'd totally be so excited for this freaking wedding. Oh my goodness. Can I see what I'm doing? Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, can I see what I'm doing here? For once. No. Oh, it's these. It's these. It's these. Yeah, it's those. Those. Yeah. Yeah, it's these that I wanted. Nobody in Uzoma likes Heizo. No, I like Heizo. Heizo's cool. No, Heizo just gets forgotten. That's the problem with Heizo. He just gets forgotten. Because a lot of people, they're like doing their own shit. Heizo just gets forgotten. Actually, it's these. Yeah. Oh. There we go. There we go. No, you know who hates? No, you know who everybody hates? Which I think is hilarious. This is my favorite thing in Genshin right now. That everyone in the Fatui absolutely hates Dottore. I love it. I absolutely love it. Everyone, for including Thomas, sees a voice like they don't trust Heizo. I mean, he's a cop. He's a cop. So, it's understandable. It's understandable why. But yeah, it's because he's a cop. That's the reason why. So fair, yes. That's why everybody is shady as hell, and Heizo's a cop. So I mean, I can't blame them. I can't blame them at all. It's like you don't know like how much shady business goes out of freaking Inazuma, man. Just being for real. You know. Oh my goodness. But no, I've had a fun time like working on this, so like this CC wasn't bad again, but I am the one who is like going to make things super accurate and then make it functional and stress over it. So let's see here. Shift 9. There you go. I adore villain, so Dottore is a secret favorite. Nobody likes him. Well, we have no idea if he's going to be playable or not, which is going to be interesting if they do make him playable. It's going to be very interesting if they do make him playable. If they don't, there's going to be probably a lot of people who are going to be upset. But again, I'm not expecting much. But I'm also expecting that quest is gonna be legit. That quest is gonna be like so legit. So I am very excited for that quest coming. Just because it's gonna be a good quest. Let's see here. I'm very excited for that quest. I have finished up a lot of the stuff for they're gonna give him a redemption arc. Exactly. But I kind of don't want him to have a redemption arc, to be honest. He's just, like, truly that bad. Like, I'm just like, you know, he's truly that bad of a person that I think giving him a redemption arc would kind of, like, fuck up his character. And so sometimes I feel like we might just want to have a bad character, just have a bad character. And I'm hoping that Hoyo does that. It's just like, you know, I'd be fine with that. But he's batshit insane, and he's a stay that way. Exactly. Exactly. And no, I'm fine with swearing. I will swear up and down. You will find this out. No, but I agree. He is batshit insane. He literally fucked up everybody. Like, even some of his own members in the Harbingers. I mean, like, he literally fucked them up. And so, you know, he does not need a redemption arc. I don't feel like he does. I think that would just kill his character, to be honest. So, again, like, I don't feel like they need to. I feel like he's going to be a playable boss, though. I know that he's probably going to be a playable boss. So, I'd be quite surprised if he isn't. Wheelbarrow. I'd be quite surprised if he isn't. But again. Ari wanted to chat anything on Discord. Oh, cool. Yeah, I feel that playable boss, exactly. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the intro. Yeah, I am Bonnie. I am a streamer, as you noticed. So, yeah, I have been doing a little bit of this. I've been doing this since before they did the whole thing with freaking, you know, like, everybody was talking about, it's like, I know, like, a lot of people are talking about the ban stuff, and I'm kind of just waiting and seeing about all that with this. And Chow's socially scented. Exactly! That was the funniest thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so glad somebody brought that up. Literally the thing of there is a meme of Meet the Robertsons, and it literally is Child, and he's just like, nobody likes me, and then it's just like, hi Child, cool things, cool this, cool that, and then he's just like, everyone hates me, and it's just the funniest thing. I'm just like, that is so true for him. Oh my gosh, it is the funniest thing. I just sat there and I went, that's funny. I'm dying. Okay, so we're gonna add some more vines. Yeah, if I can remember where the vines are. Well, his dad sold him to the Fatui at 15. Exactly. 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 I mean, true. But yeah, I mean, like, Kabitano goes and literally, like, takes him, and it's just like, I am your dad now, basically. And, you know what? That would be an awesome dad. I mean, like, look at how he was with freaking Oron. I am very, very much a fan of Capitano because of it. Very much a fan. Such a fan. That man could do no wrong in my eyes. So I you know, I love that man. And that man was so cool. He should have been a character, but he also had a whole thing of, he also had all the death flags coming for him, so, because I watched too much, it's like, I watched too much stuff, like, too much, Gundam and stuff, so I'm just like, yeah, that man had all the death flags, and that made me sad, but also, we all knew it was coming. Why aren't you showing? I want the debug build. Okay. Debug. Let's see here. Maybe if I clicked and did debug this way? Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, probably this way. Okay. No, Horse Ranch is actually what the vines are under, actually. There it is. Believe it or not, that's what the vines are actually under. So that's why I was just like, I had it under debug, and so it was like, yeah, that's like the weird thing about the, like, that one. Like, you can find it under there. And I actually, like, had to look this one up because I was just like, I know that there are vines. I know that there are vines. Because Horse Ranch has the vines. There we go. Cool. Okay, so the outside is done. Let me see it. Let me double check my... Oh, no, you're good. You're good. No, sometimes I'm dumb. Sometimes I am a dummy. Okay, so I'm looking at this. Okay. There is a vine right here. And then there's vines up here. Oh no, it's like... Okay. Wisteria. And then... Yeah, it's like... Yeah, no, I like had to look that stuff up. Because I was just like, I know there's... It's like... I knew that there were vines. And I was just like, where are the vines? I need to know where they are. So... Finally got the outside done. And that is probably as accurate as it's gonna get. And death flags pile up. Exactly! Mm-hmm. Exactly. There's some really interesting stuff there. There's some really interesting lore stuff there. Let's see here. Let's go inside now. Let's look. Yeah, I had to move this wall. I'm gonna have to do this. Do this. Yeah, let's look. No, I'm excited though. Like, it's gonna be some interesting ass stuff coming up soon on Genshin. Let me go and curtain it. There we go. And that. And that. And I know I have other stuff too for this. But say Marie is grooming child for something. Yeah, probably. I know. It's okay. It's okay. No, we love him. We actually do love child in this household. Like, we have I have a friend who absolutely loves him. And so, you know, having these combos are like super good. Especially like if you're like a huge fan of a character. Like I was trying to think of which one it was about. I was telling somebody about like, I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen, like this is gonna happen, and they're just like, what? I'm like, yeah, this is gonna happen. It makes like complete sense for this to happen. Cool, awesome. I just got a parent email because I was gonna help them with I was gonna help with like a couple of things. With student. Okay, let's see here. But no, I'm very much a fan of like, I'm super like, it's like super cool about like what's all happening in the story right now, because there's like so much really cool stuff that's gonna be going on soon. Okay, so it's this one. And I actually do have CC for all of this, so I'm gonna open up my CC. Yeah, there's that. And actually, I'm gonna open up all the CC show all. So, I do have curtains for Mondstadt, which is this for Dawn Winery. Let's see here. I have a lot of ones for, the, oh gosh, for, what was it called? Oh my goodness. For Inazuma, because I did Inazuma first. But they're using, yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, the Conria stuff, so good. It was so good. I finished all that. My god, but that made me so happy. It made me so happy. Oh yeah, I need an Archon statue. Maybe right here, or maybe actually it's towards the winery. In the grapes it goes. There we go. In the grapes it goes. And then I have one for Fenty. I'm like, but yes, it was so good. There's just so much good stuff about it. I saw the vase probably and I was like, yes. Kaya did that on purpose, exactly. Kaya totally did that on purpose. Yep. Yeah, there's the curtains. And I have... Yeah, there's the Barbatos. There we go. There we go. Then TV very happy about that. But yeah, let's sell those and put this one up. Yeah, I have a bunch of CC for Mondstadt though, which is really nice. And let's see here. Cool. Yeah, there's like couches. Actual couches. I kind of like how they decorated that. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, kind of like how they decorated that. I'm just changing out some stuff right here. Let's see here. And let me see if I have the rug. Problem I'm actually fond of me. Don't worry. I mean, I'll tell you, like, for realsies, I was, definitely when I was a a kiddo, because I grew up in the time where you literally shipped everything that was breathing. So, I mean, that was the 2000s, okay? And so, you know, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. That's why I'm not like, oh yeah, you're so bad, blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You have your own ships. Some people don't agree with it, and that's okay. But then there's other people who will agree, and that's okay too. So, that's always a thing. I may tell you you're weird. I may tell you you're weird, but you are entitled to your own ships. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. I'm in my 40s, so all ships are decent to me because I ship and live. Exactly, you grew up in the same time I did. So I am 35. I'm an old lady. I'm totally an old lady. But yeah, we shipped everything. I lived in the time of fucking Hitalia, of all things man. I lived in the time of Hitalia. Why is there menorahs everywhere? That's what I'm kind of like. We're gonna look for candles. We're gonna look for candles. Yeah, I'm like looking at the menorahs. 42, nice. So yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. Because I was one of those that I like, you know, we lived in the time of Hitalia, of freaking like, you know, Hitalia is definitely it. Homestuck, yeah, like these kiddos have no idea what the fuck, like, that, you know, we lived with. So a lot of like the kiddos and stuff, like they'll get like super upset and stuff, and they're like, and I'm like, you guys need to be like less, you know. That table is gonna bother me. It's so slightly offset. Oh, this one? Yeah, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Yeah, we're totally fixing that. No, the tism is real. I was just ignoring it. Homestuck, exactly. That is exactly it. So like, you know, so many people, they don't understand, and I'm like, y'all, we lived with this. We lived with the fact that everything, if they breathed wrong, we shipped it. Oh, the main dining table? Oh yeah, we'll fix that. We'll totally fix that. No, we lived with the fact that we breathed wrong, and it was, you know. Oh, I had to fix this wall because it was bothering the hell out of me too, so it, you know, it'd be like that. So yeah, if they even breathed wrong, it was, you know, it was time to ship it. And so some of these people, they get like so upset about things, and I'm like, why? It's like, this is such a non-issue. So, you know, again, I don't normally go and like get on to people about things like that. I may call you out and be like, you're weird, but again, people call me out and tell me I'm weird, which is understandable. That may be better, but I do like the fanciness of those. Let's see here. Oh, that's a better color, though. That's a better color. That works. And then this, I'm fine with that. This desk is fine. Cool. Awesome. And you're gonna notice, like, I will fix some of these. Like this one, this plant needs to be bigger. Yeah, that plant needed to be bigger. I'm trans-masked, so I'm not okay with being removed from The Sims. I feel that I'm kind of waiting to see what's happening with the deal, what's doing all that stuff right now, because it is so crazy. I know that there's a lot of people who are very much against the deal, and I understand where you're like everybody's coming from. I understand where you're coming from. I understand where like a lot of my friends are coming from. So it's right now they're getting a lot of backlash, especially from the Sims community, which is a good thing because they needed that backlash. I felt like that they didn't have enough backlash for some of the things that they have done already, but having that backlash right now that is about the Sims community, about the trans rights and just any kind of thing like that, there's a lot of I totally understand. The deal said that they won't like finish the deal. They've been dead silent. How many saves have been corrupted? I don't even have for rent, and I don't even have for rent. Yeah, it's I think that they are doing damage control right now, which is a good thing for them. They need to do damage control because there's so many people that are mad. It's actually a good thing for us because there's so many people who are mad about it. So, I mean, and then like you have, again, we have the stuff about, you know, about The Sims and stuff like that for all of this. So, again, I'm kind of like watching to see and see right now for me, because I know there are things that we will definitely go, and, you know, it'll definitely be a big thing when it happens. I use a lot of CC in my game anyways too, which is good. But yeah, it's like they've been dead silent. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I was like looking in Dawn. I actually looked in Dawn. I actually took screenshots. That's how I actually am doing all this. I took screenshots of my game because I actually like went and I was just like, oh yeah, I can take screenshots of my game. And so yeah, we did that. I did that the other day. Okay, so that is the door. Okay, I'm just like looking right now. I'm like, which screenshot is it? That's the front area. So I know. It's crazy like what I did. I actually took screenshots so I can go in and do all this. So there is actually this door right here. That door is a thing. It's actually in the middle. And then this plant is actually bigger. So, and this is smaller. Like we can put it right here. Maybe? It's like actually smaller. I know. But I could probably find a better bookshelf, not gonna lie. Yeah, there is a CC list, but I mean, they don't have like any of like the paintings and stuff, which is kind of crazy. But let's see here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go and look at bookshelves. That'd be under activities. Maybe? No. I was just like looking. I know I can find it in study though. Yeah. So yeah, I'm again waiting and seeing. I know that there's gonna be, I know that there will be some sort of changes. And because I'm gonna say, if they're not stupid, there's gonna be changes. If they are stupid, there'll be no changes. So, I'm just saying, if they're, you know, because there's so many there's so many creators that have already said, oh hell no, we're not gonna do this. And yeah, from their creator thing. And a lot of those people are, you know, you see like, you know, like Little Simsy and that kind of stuff, and you go, oh. So, again, if Sims Go was a straight up spaghetti, I'd be able to add those paintings in myself. Exactly. I think there's like a way to do it. But I don't want to go and mess with Sims Code that much because I don't know. I have too much. Again, it's just like I have too much on my plate for life, you know. But again, I sat there and I'm like, yeah, we are going to. No, I feel a lot of my trans friends though and stuff. It's difficult. It's difficult. I know I don't live with that myself. So, you know, it's hard for me to go. And yeah. Yeah, but I'll say exactly. They're all, yeah, and I respect it for sure. I highly respect it. I know a lot of, you know, the creators and stuff, like, that was a hard decision to make. Just in general for them, I think. I know a lot of people, that's number one, that's a lot of money that they just left. But you know what? I can respect it. Like, I can definitely respect what they just did greatly. Because it is one of those things, like, it's like being a content creator and, you know, having like those types of things, like, you know, that's things that they can pay, like, their stuff for their family, and, you know, things for their family, things for, like, you know, that's something that I know that they probably had to go and talk to their family members about. Just being like, hey, look, this is what's going on. I don't feel comfortable with this. Do you have it where you can hold all of them just stuff manually? Yeah. I have it where I can do that. Yeah. Hold all in just. Yep. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Actually, that's a good idea. Thank you. I forgot that I could do that. I forgot I could do that. Absolutely forgot. English is hard. Brain's not braining. I feel you. I feel you. My brain's also not braining. It's okay, though. And actually, that would fix this. Actually, that would fix that. Oh my god. Yeah, I have move objects on, so that, yeah. That was, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate. Yeah, I haven't, again, haven't simmed in a long time. Like, you wouldn't believe, like, how long it's been. My life is, like, currently on a weird thing right now, so yeah. Why does it want to keep wanting to snap up? Exactly! It's like, what the fuck, man? It's annoying. It's annoying, man. I don't know, man. See, like, that's annoying. So. Let's do alt. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? That's good enough. That is good enough. I sometimes am like, that is like, is this good enough? Yes, okay. Sometimes it has to be. Sometimes, or we do the same thing over and over and over again, and it's just insanity. Just like this. This is insanity. This is the definition of insanity, folks. There we go. Definition of insanity. Book. Yeah. Definition of insanity is doing things, multiple things over and over and over again. I mean what? I mean, actually, that's work. And then what about these over here? Exactly. Hey, I am a teacher. I deal with insanity every single day. Think about how many times I hear 6-7 on a daily basis. Think about how much I hear 6-7 on a daily basis. It is just, that is my definition of insanity. I mean, I'm just saying. Where's the ugly vase? The ugly vase that's not so ugly. I know. I'm a high school teacher. So I deal with high school attitudes every single day. And you know what? It's a good, it's a thing. It's a thing. The youth today, man, it be nuts. It be nuts, man. Yeah, dealing with the 6-7s is just like the worst part of my day. Honestly, my kids are not bad. My kids are not bad. I can deal with a whole lot worse. I could have a whole lot worse. And that's kind of like the nice thing about it is like I could have a whole lot worse that I'm dealing with. Ugh, that table. I know, right? This table right here? Oh, yeah, it's that right there. And I feel like this actually doesn't exist. I don't think this exists. Let me look to see if this actually exists. Because if it does, I'll be upset. But if it doesn't, because... Yeah, because it's... Yeah, it's this rug. It's that rug. Okay, we're gonna fix that soon. Soon. Yeah, the youth of today. The youth of today, man. I've lived with so much 6-7 in my life right now that I'm just like my boyfriend laughs at me about it because I'm just like I'll go and I'll do it just as like a meme for him now. I'm just like 6-7 and he's just like, oh my god, don't do that. I'm like, yep, I'm here to annoy you. That's how I feel about it. Can you alt it into place? Probably. Actually, I could alt it into place. Oh my god! That's way better. Okay. We have just fixed it. Let's see here. There's a wall light, and it's supposed to be like a candle light. Oh, let's see here if there's anything like that in here. Candle scones. Oh, that one may work. That one may work. Yeah. I'm just leaving it up just in case. Just in case I find something else. No, that one works. That one's probably the one that works the best. Sell that. And it's actually like between these two tables. So I'm actually like right there, and then pillar. Yeah, there's a pillar right there. And then there's like actually a chandelier up here. That's actually the Mondstadt chandelier that I'm gonna bring in. Custom Mondstadt chandelier. There we go. And actually, that's bigger. Okay. Let's see here. The rug on the table either was a 678 mean. Exactly. Exactly. This is how I feel. This is how I feel half the time. What does 6-7 even mean? Exactly. That is my life right now. Just like, y'all. Y'all, you don't even realize how much I have to deal with that. It's just like, it's the brain rot, and I was showing them our brain rot from back when we were kids. Oh my god, it was the funniest shit because they were just like this. They were like, oh my god, this is actually really funny. And I'm like, yeah, that was our brain rot. And so they were all just like so excited to just know about our brain rot. Okay. Where's that chandelier? That looks better. And then I'm gonna get rid of these and do the Mondstadt. Decorations. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just a form of brain rot, and you know that's kind of like what I had to go and deal with. I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, once I learned that it was like their form of brain rot, I was just like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. It's kind of a little rude. Exactly. I do have the vampire pack. So we would, I am thinking about doing some stuff like that, but Kaya is going to live here. So it might not be as dusty as before. So yeah, Kaya's going to live with you, Luke. This is because I live for the drama. But let's see here. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this room, this part of the room. And then, yeah, there's like a table right here. And, okay, so that's that one. Let's alt this into place. I feel like this needs to be up more. And yeah, there's that's too big. That's too much. Even though like that would be accurate there. And then we're gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna put the ottoman in here. There's an ottoman. I don't know why Dealer wouldn't forgive him. Exactly. 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 You're right. You're right. And then let's get rid of this one. There we go. I'm sorry, my parents dropped me off when I was 9 to be a spy. Exactly. It didn't tell me jack shit. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness. That's how I feel about that whole entire situation. I'm just like, dude. Dude. Like, literally that's the case. And I'm just like, you know what? He didn't choose this life. I'm about to say, dude didn't choose this life. Dude barely knew what he was doing. Okay. Oh. Let's see here. Alt that into place. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this room is super small. But yeah, I put the mailbox right there. Yeah, that probably looks as good as it's gonna get. Okay, and then we're gonna add that one right there. Sell that one. Yeah. No, exactly. It's just annoying. Like, I totally agree. Not to oh, I was part of the Conquer World points and had no idea until literally days before. Exactly. That was out on a mission. Exactly. It's just like, dude didn't know. Dude had no idea. Dude literally was just living his life, you know? Just living his life. And actually, I think this is actually how it's supposed to look. And it's supposed to be like... Yeah. It's actually supposed to be closer to like that. And to be honest, we didn't need those windows anyways. I had to move this because that bothered me. That totally bothered me. And actually, this bothers me because we're gonna add this right here. Because, you know what? We yeah, and if you wanted to tell it, you couldn't even. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no, I get it. I feel this. No, I totally feel like it is a... Kaya did nothing wrong. I agree with that. Yeah, because there's nothing that Kaya could have done. There's nothing that Kaya could have done. Just FYI, especially to appease his brother. It's like, I'm sorry. It's like he could not do anything to appease his brother. And so, like, you know. Oh, it's this rug. There. And let's make it bigger. Yeah. That looks better. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I agree completely. It's just like, D-Luke did nothing wrong. Like, Kaya did nothing wrong. It's like, D-Luke, why are you being so unfair? It's like, why are you being unfair? Why are you being a little bitch? That's always my thing too. I'm like, I literally will look at somebody and be like, why are you being a little bitch? Who's really at fault here? Exactly. Exactly. Like, D-Luke, stop being a little bitch. That's how I... You're probably gonna see this in my playthrough too, as I go in. I'm like, why are you being a bitch, D-Luke? It's Kaya's not doing anything wrong. Kaya's just breathing. OMGs. It's gonna be the Kaya is just breathing. He's just being a good boy. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You guys are probably gonna be like, oh my. It's like, I'm trying to not be such an apologist, you know? Like, you guys will figure this out. Actually, those work. Sell that. Yeah, we're gonna bring this and we're gonna make it bigger. Yeah. There. That looks way better. I'm sorry, the pair those would live together. So yeah, I do have I have been programming all my Sims. So yeah, definitely we will do that. They will already be siblings in there anyways. Because you can go and do that. So yeah, all the cast stuff and everything. I have like mods for casts and stuff too, so that will help. I've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff with just everybody in general. Okay, so why do I not have more screenshots of the downstairs? I have... Okay, so we put the door right there, but that's because we wanted the door right there for our bathroom. And then there is a... I'm gonna change those chairs. Chairs... Comfort... You're gonna make challenge Zhongli? No, not yet. Not yet. I haven't done them yet because they are still in... I'm putting them in Liyue. So Liyue has not been built yet. So that's one of those places that I'm going to be working on in the near future. And actually... There we go. So that'll be worked on in the future. And this actually is going to be expanded. Ooh. Okay. Nope. I want the chairs. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and that one is a bathroom. And then in here is the basement. Yeah. It's even, exactly. Exactly. So let me see if I can find nectar. Yeah. Nectar, Rex, crates, and actually I'm gonna add these barrels in here. And then this one. Yeah. Nectar presses. Let's see here. Way too modern, exactly. That's why I'm like trying to get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, like this shelf can go away. This can go away. This is fine. I'm fine with that. But I do feel like that needs to be like a nectar station. Let's see here. Berry grass. Fruit, berry, plasma, grape, strawberry. That one may be cool. And then you can add that to like the table. Sink the barrel into those shelves, make it like they're on the shelves. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. That actually sounds like a good idea. So let's look at that. Yeah, but it will look kind of weird. But that's a maybe. I'm like looking at that. I'm like, huh. No, because that kind of looks weird. That kind of looks weird. Let's see here. Let's look at all on the nectar stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, there's some crates. Oh, there we go. And then we can have like all these crates over here. There we go. I'm fine with that. Yeah, too much clip was there for that one. Yeah. But I like that because that is actually more accurate, to be honest. Yeah, more wine places there will be like that. And then actually, let's move that over here. Yeah. That's how, like, most, you know, that's how they'll store it, like, before they go and they do a lot of their stuff. And then the other storage thing that they will do is the barrel. Is the barrel stuff. So we'll do the barrels right here. And then yeah. This is a press. Actually, I'm gonna make this bigger. Believe it or not, I've been to many IRL wineries in my life. It's a little a lot for me. Let's see here. I'm like looking to see if they have a nectar press over here. I know that some of it may be a little modern. Have not been. I'm definitely a wino girl. I've done a lot of that in my past. And so yeah, there's fizzing. I was very much a wino girl. I actually got myself allergic. Like, I'm actually very allergic. I'm actually kind of allergic to red wine now. So it's kind of like one of those things like I have to be like really careful about. I have to be really careful about that anyways. So yeah, there's a storage rack. Here's another storage rack that they could have. Oh, there it is. And then we can get rid of this. And then they can have 2 of them. Now, I definitely, when I was, when I did a lot of my stuff, I definitely got myself, like, yeah, the allergies were definitely a thing for me. So I definitely feel I'm definitely a lot better now. I normally stay away from red wine. There we go. Yeah. I normally stay away from red wine. I'm normally a white wine or rosé girly only. Yeah. I kind of like this. It'll just be more decoration than anything, but still. It's a cool little thing to do. There we go. And actually, I can move. Oh. Yeah. I'm a diabetic type 2, so I can't drink alcohol anymore. Anyways, I feel you. I just got myself that diagnosis actually with the alcohol stuff. Those are functional if the Sims could, yeah, exactly. I'd be able to say if they can reach them, exactly. So That'll be fine. We fine with that. But yeah, I just got the type 2 diet, the type 2 diabetes thing. So I just got that diagnosis, which, you know, it sucks, but I am doing okay with it, to be honest. I'm on Monjourno, and I have like, I do like my shots. Like, I did my shot today, and so that was not too bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. And so I ended up doing some, I normally, on my shot day, I kind of rest a little bit. A cat and a dog. Oh my goodness. I was gonna see if I can give him a turtle. Because I remember the whole thing that he said about the turtle. Let's see here. And actually, we can do that. And add some more barrels. There we go. I'm on metformin. Okay. I know exactly what you are on. So it's stupid to manage. Exactly. I feel you on that. I mean, I'm learning so much about it and learning, like, I was on like a really high dosage of on Monjourno, and it was making me so sick, and so I legitimately was just like, yeah, this is making me so sick. I needed to go and figure this out. So I figured it out eventually, but still, it was annoying to figure out because I mean, it, you know, it'd be like that. It'd be like that, so. But I did learn I have been learning a lot about, you know, all that kind of stuff. Okay. I'm just like, yeah, we got that. I feel like there should be tables. Either tables, benches, that sort of thing. Yeah. I worry about the stairs being blocked. It shouldn't be blocked. That shouldn't be blocked. That should be fine. That's what I would think. Actually. There we go. Long table. I mean, we could go and... Well, let's do this. Let's compromise. And let's do that. There's a small table and a single where it did things to guys he wanted to kidnap kids. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was thinking tasting room, to be honest. I was like, tasting room. That would work. I know. I'm a weirdo like that. Also, this cellar probably wouldn't be this big. Let's be real here. This is a pretty big ass cellar. So. Yeah, this is a pretty big... Yeah, exactly. No, this is a pretty big ass cellar. Like, I was like, huh, what can I do? How can I make this look kind of nice? It definitely looks nicer now. Yeah. It looks way nicer. Okay, let's see here. I need chairs. I need chairs. Yeah, we could have these chairs, but would they have better chairs? Yeah, they would have nice chairs. Nicest chairs. There we go. Yeah, I forgot, like, the Genshin had a comic. I forgot that. That was a five got moment. There we go. Cool. So here's it was never finished. Exactly. Exactly. I remember it was on Webtoon. So that's actually looks not bad. Okay, so functional wine cellar. It goes downstairs. And then that's a bathroom, but that looks actually not bad. But why does the bathroom door lead outside? Why is the bathroom lead outside? Oh my god, are you serious? Is this hallway leads? Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna do this. And we are going to bring... No. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I did not realize that. We never see restrooms in Genshin. That's up to your discretion. I'm like, I literally looked at that and went, oh my god. We're just gonna... You know what? I'm like... That's hilarious, by the way. That door's supposed to be right here, but I feel like the door was supposed to be in the middle. Yeah, that's a thing. Because this wasn't supposed to be here. The door that door needs to not. Exactly. Because yeah, so this bathroom is gonna be over here. We're going to change that. And we are going to... We're gonna, like, work on that next time. I feel like it's, like, starting to be 11, and I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, no. Where did it go? OMGs. And I'm so confused about that. Oh my god. That is hilarious though. I'm gonna move this over. Okay. Okay, so that's an entry hall. Okay. That's an entry hall. I've found that out. Oh my god. And then this is a bathroom. Which... Nope. Which is just gonna be extremely long. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna... Okay. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, that can be an entry hall. Let's see here. That's a scone. And then that needs to be fixed. This is me figuring this stuff out. Not dying. All that kind of good stuff. Cool. And then... Yeah, I could go and add some... Add some stuff there. Some plants, maybe. There we go. Maybe add like some shoe things or some coat things. But yeah, it's... And then this one is gonna need a door. And actually, we can go and get rid of these walls. Because we have no idea about this area. Okay. Sell that. I know, right? I mean, I guess there might be some artist stuff here. I mean, I guess Albedo comes to visit. You never know. But also, they may have bougie lessons, you know? Think about it. Albedo and, like, Kaya and them probably got bougie lessons. Okay, let's see here. Cool. Okay, so that's at least a little bit functional. We'll just like work on stuff. Or Kaya taking lessons from Albedo. Exactly. I mean, they bougie enough. Actually, I'm fine with the lantern style lights right here. See, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with, like, most of this. Actually, this can go out here. And then, like, I'll fix the bathroom up next stream. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. Cool. And then we will work on the rest of this in a little bit. Cool. Actually, this needs to go over here. Cool. So I'm gonna save this. Thank you so much for coming. I definitely will be doing this more tomorrow at 2. So we'll work more on this bottom part right here. Like, I want to go and take some more pictures of this area right here. It's almost 12. That's why I'm getting real tired. And then there's the upstairs, which is supposed to be like the rooms for them. And then, yeah, after that, I just need to make Kaya and D-Luke. So I'll try to be here. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. EST. So yeah, we're doing a lot. We did a lot today. We did a lot today. And actually, we're gonna move that door there. We're gonna move some of these doors. I know. There we go. So it doesn't bother me too much. Actually, that has to be over here. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll stop. So thank you so much. I will see you later. Thank you.